What's up, 10 Scale Squad? I know I've been gone for too long, and honestly, I was in Florida. No, listen, then judge. For those of you that don't know, I've been making the videos for Hidden Motorsports. What's Hidden Motorsports, you ask? Hidden Motorsports is a group of dudes from Toledo, Ohio who have built the sickest BMW Exocart. This thing has a twin turbo LS motor that makes all the right noises, and we compete in events all across the country. Most recently, we went to Bradenton, Florida to compete at the Freedom Factory for Cleetus and Cars. And if you're interested at all, I'm going to put a link to that video down below. And if you're just a fan of the videos that I make in general, it's kind of the same vibe as 10 Scale Garage, but with race cars instead of 10 Scale stuff. But while I was in Florida, we had to stop and pay a visit to one of my favorite people, one of my RC heroes. Quick story time, back in the before days, I watched a lot of RC videos. And one of the channels that I really vibed with was OMG RC. Joe from OMG RC makes some incredible videos. He has a really great way of breaking things down and just documenting the fun that he has with these RC cars. And he was a big inspiration for me to actually start a YouTube channel. And he was one of the first people to ever give my channel any kind of cred. He used to host a Friday night hangout live stream every Friday night, and he, for whatever reason, decided to have me on, and it was some of the most fun that I've ever had. So when I found out that I'd be super close to him and his shenanigans, I had to get in touch with him. And luckily, he was like, yeah, dude, for sure, let's do drift car stuff. So he took me to this place called Street Break Circuit. This place is freaking awesome. Seriously, one of the coolest places RC related that I have ever been. The level of detail that is on this track is just insane. The 10th scale 711 with the FPV video it looks like something out of a video game almost. And all the guys there were really super cool, really inviting, awesome guys. If you are in the Clearwater, Florida area, check this out. The dude just parks his S14 Nissan Slidey Boy car in the garage, and it's just hanging out there with all of us doing hot boy stuff around the drift track. It was so cool. The vibe there, I was truly amongst friends. So it was incredible meeting Joe and hanging out with him and doing RC stuff with him and the boys at Street Break Circuit. Ethan and I were having so much fun that filming just kind of became secondary. But I did get lots of videos, so here it is, my first time ever meeting Joe from OMG RC and this awesome track. you do?
I think it's what you did. You killed my transmission. I let him run, twin scale, let it run for a little bit.
Well, you gotta finish it off with the big Mustang. Line it up against the wall and burn it.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, that transmission's pretty bad, man.
I mean, you can rip the one out of mine.
Right?
I mean, what good taste do you have? We both run pretty much the same chassis. MST RMX 2.0s?
Exactly, same thing.
Heck yeah, dude.
Same.
But you actually built this one, right?
Yeah, I put it all together, so that could be it too. Who knows? Maybe I did something wrong with the transmission when I was putting it together. Who knows?
It ran great until I drove it into the wall,
right?
multiple times.
I was looking to see if there's any magnets stuck to it since one guy lost a magnet running around.
Ethan lost a magnet as well.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah. Oh. Yep.
Hope you get a little sound in there.
That's all neutral.
Damn.
Womp womp.
Yeah, exactly. Womp womp.
Ethan, how was your first RC drift experience?
That's fun.
Did you do better than you thought you would or worse?
I did better than I thought I would.
Yeah? What's your favorite car out here?
RX-7.
Of course. And you got to drive the RX-7. You got to drive an actual, someone that actually knows what they're doing. You got to drive one. How does it compare to the MST?
It's a big time difference. I
Yeah.
don't even know what that thing is, but it's a big difference.
So that's a Yokomo, that's a YD2 RX.
Right on.
So yeah, we both had the same chassis. They were like the top of the line ones at the time.
Do you want to build a drift track now?
Kind of.
If we build one, we have to put a Quickie Mart in it.
Absolutely.
So Joe, the first time I was ever on a live stream
Oh yeah.
was your live stream.
It was like over 2 years ago, wasn't it?
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was.
And you were the first one that really gave my channel any sort of acknowledgement. You were the first one to ever shout it out, first one to ever mention it, first one to ever promote it.
Right?
And
I helped you a little bit. I had to help a little bit.
It was a huge help, man.
Yeah.
And a big inspiration for me actually starting the channel in the first place was yours.
I think we met when you only had maybe 100 subscribers.
Yeah,
it
was
there.
It was just a few.
Yeah, it was just a few. Now look at you, you're over 32,000.
Yeah.
32,000 something.
We're growing every year.
That's awesome.
But anyway, it's cool to actually meet you
definitely.
in person finally.
Yeah, it was definitely cool.
Well, guys, what do you think? That place is super cool, am I right? A huge thank you to Joe from OMG RC for inviting me out to this place. Huge shout out to Street Break Circuit for having us and letting us attempt to drift on their drift track. Honestly, though, those guys were really cool. For it being our first time, they were absolutely cool with us sliding into stuff and making a fool of ourselves. Let me know what you think down below. Do you guys have a drift circuit where you like to go and do slidey boy stuff? Do you want to make your own? How cool would it be to build something like that here in the Tensco garage? I'm trying to figure out how we can get that done. And if you want to look into the other stuff that we did in Florida competing in Cleetus and cars, be sure to check out Hidden Motorsports. I'm making all the videos on that channel, so if you like this style, you're probably going to like that too. Check out Joe from OMGRC. We did a challenge way back in the day where we tried to see who could get a 10th scale Red Cat Lightning to go the fastest with a brushed setup. It was a lot of fun. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm glad you found it. I like to do RC shenanigans like this all the time. When we've got some wicked stuff coming up, it's gonna be a smash bang. Tons of videos that I want to get done before the end of the year. I gotta get back to working on them. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you real soon. Chopping Peugeots out here. Chopping them!